Okay, sorry about all that. This is kind of weird. Okay, so my name is Desiree, and this is my week 4 assignment with ASD. Let's try to make it my last, but the way that it's looking, I'm not sure about that. So I put up the questions so I can kind of get everything in the screen. What went better than expected? Well, actually, what went better than expected for me was just understanding really towards the end, like literally, I mean the end, like probably a few hours ago, trying to understand how everything is supposed to be put together and how everything is supposed to be pulled. Like, we're just in a hangout and we're talking to some of the students, and I'm realizing how simple this week really would have been. I just really didn't give myself enough time, and I kind of was thrown off, I guess, by the fact that we had to, change everything to work with couch. Basically, I was confused. I was confused because of the terminology. The video kind of threw me off, because I thought we really had to completely do our whole entire JavaScript file over. So that's where I kind of threw myself and went backwards, because I wasn't sure if we had to completely write a new JavaScript file for the list items and all and all those calls that would be necessary for this week, or if since we already had the JavaScript file for everything that we already had within our app. I was kind of like, well, that didn't make sense to me. So anyway, if that makes any sense to you guys, I'm probably just like blabbing on. But like I said, what went well for me is just like talking to the students and understanding really how the process goes, what really was supposed to be done for this week. But I did not get to complete this week's assignment. I did what I can. I worked really hard at it just because what we had to do this week. So this is my app. It's called Lyrical Definition. It's a poetry app. And basically we had to create these list items, which I have here, but it's not showing up in my lovely Android simulator because it doesn't like me very much. Something's going on with Cloudant. I have to figure that out. But it's supposed to look like this, where you browse through the genres, comedy, politics. Once you click on one of those genres, you're going to go to a different page. It's going to give you different lyric titles. Now, this is where all the week 4 assignment is supposed to be. So when you click on Friday, you'll get all this information about that specific title and the date and all the details about that specific item. But I could not get the delete and edit buttons to show up. It just wasn't happening for me. So that's the problem that I was having. And then also what I want to do is, let me go back. Actually, when you go into here, I wanted to create like a number 6, like a new list item, and with new details. That wasn't happening for me. But the problem that I'm having is trying to understand how I can get my display link, which is actually my lyrics button, to show that data. So for example, let's go to add lyrics. Okay, that's working. My alert. I'm gonna say funny because that was the title that I was using. We're gonna say this is comedy. I'm just gonna put in whatever dates today. Okay, we're gonna rate it. We're gonna say it doesn't have explicit lyrics. There might be kids in the house. And we're gonna say test, right? Done. You're gonna add that. Hello, add new. Okay, for some reason add new is not working. It was working a minute ago. But okay, you add it, it refreshes itself, it takes you back to home, which that's not really where I wanted to go. I really just wanted to refresh itself on this page so it'll clear out the form. And then you would go to my lyrics, which is display link. That's not working. Why is that not working? That's crazy. I'm sorry. That was just working. That's weird. So once you would hit my lyrics, that's the display link. That's supposed to display that new item. And then I would want it to append to this list. So if you would see funny here underneath jury duty, you would go into there and you would see all that information with the option to edit or delete that item. So that did not go well for me. And obviously over here there's something going on with my Android emulator. The list items are not showing up. My about button is in the wrong place, so that's weird. What you should know is just tells you a little bit about my app. Why it's not going. Okay, it's taking a little bit of time. Maybe that's what it is. That's a little bit slower than it should be. But I don't want to take too much time, so let's get back to the questions. What skills did I have to rely on? Really, I just found out that everybody was getting together at the last minute and having these awesome hangouts. So if I have to repeat this class, or if I do move forward, which would be nice, but if I do have to repeat this class, it's awesome to get together with students. The hangouts are great. We're kind of, a lot of us were in the same boat, so it kind of makes you feel a little bit better. Kind of, not that you want anybody to be doing horrible, but just the fact that we're kind of we're moving at the same pace, so we can kind of give each other a lot of help here and there. And some of us are moving a little bit faster than others, so that's awesome too. So I want to thank all the students that helped me. You guys were awesome. Hopefully I don't see you next month if I'm in this class again. Hopefully you guys move forward, but good luck. And how did I enjoy working with the app and the simulator? I've always liked the iOS simulator. It's pretty easy to navigate with. Since this is our first time working with the Android emulator, I'm not liking it too much. It seems kind of slow, to be honest, and the fact that it's not showing any of my data, even though it's probably my fault, I'm gonna blame the emulator. So it's your fault, emulator. I don't really like you right now. So that's how I feel about that. But JK, it'll probably work for me later. So other than that, I have worked hard at this assignment. At the end of the day, I do understand what was supposed to be implemented for week 4. It's just a matter of really having more time and really understanding the terminology a little bit better, and learning a little bit more about Couch. So that was really my problem, trying to pull in all that data and show it on my app. So either way, good luck everybody. Week 4 is done.